Hello, beautiful seekers. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, my name is Morgane. This is the Existential Shift. Let's do a live for all signs to check in your energies. It's a full moon in Capricorn as I'm recording this, but it's tarot. So whenever you're guided for this video, there probably are messages for you as well. I can see some people are joining. We're going to give it about a minute before we start to give more people a chance to come in. You can say hi to me. I see you in the chat. Hello, Hun Kim. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Everyone who's joining, please give this the thumbs up, whether you're joining live or if you're joining afterwards and watching the recording. Hello, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to ask if any of you is willing to timestamp this. It will be amazing. And thank you in advance. Yeah, so hopefully timestamps will be below. And if you want to fast forward till after we chat for the first couple of minutes, then you can do so as well. All right. Let's do this. I'm in a new corner. It's not a new corner in my apartment, but it's new to me sitting here. Yesterday I posted a video, True Love, How to Tell. You know, if your love is true or if it's a psychological love, what's the difference, if there's a difference, and so on. It's a 13th element episode, so be sure to check it out after the video. Also, if you're not familiar with my channel, just in case, all the horoscopes by the zodiac sign, 13 of those, including Ophiuchus, are already up on my channel for Cancer season, which begins now as I'm recording this, but they're already up, all of them. So check them out according to your sign. Sun sign, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever strikes the mood. Cross watch, you know the drill. The extendeds are already up as well. And my patrons. So I'm going to do a full moon in Capricorn messages for my shifters, my third tier shifters as well after this. So stay tuned. Okay. I see a lot more people in the chat room, in the room than they are in the chat. So please feel free to say hi so I know you're around. I know it's last minute, but still, I know you're here. I can see you. Hey, Alice. How are you? 3 of Wands. Yeah, we're looking forward in excitement to what's to come. There was a lot of drama for everyone, and now things are settling and we're starting to turn the engines on for the future. Sabrina, who is a channel member. Happy full moon to you too. Thank you for joining. And speaking of channel members, thank you to my channel members. I appreciate you guys very much. Tell me something good. Girl, I will, if it comes up. Okay. Why don't we begin? Let's do first a message for the collective, and then we'll go sign by sign. Okay? So message for the collective for this full moon energies, which can apply for anywhere between 2 weeks to 6 months. What does the collective need to know now for this full moon energy? The Magician. So a lot of you have been releasing a lot of karma. A lot of you have been clearing your path, which makes a lot of room for free choice and for you to show what you know and what you got and what you want. Some of you might be overwhelming now that you have possibilities and options and not necessarily be burdened by karmic debt lessons, fated crazy things that twist and turn your path. It feels like, you know, the heavy stuff, you've gone through something big. And now your energy as a collective, it feels a lot more free. For those amongst us that have been doing the work and are conscientious, obviously, especially with the earth split, there are many people, there are that are probably not watching this video, that aren't in this energy, that just started a brand new karmic heavy cycle, probably even worse than the former. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I really appreciate you. There's a lot of you here, but very few likes, so make sure to press the like button. Give us all the thumbs up. It's not just for me, it's for all of us. We're all here in this room, so whatever you do for me, you do for yourself, right? Yeah. So for those that are here in this video, here in this mindset, things are opening up. You have the opportunity to really create, to make something out of nothing, to move forward in the world the way you desire and fulfill your dreams. And it can be overwhelming. What, really? I can just do it? Yeah. This is where you get to choose. Stop asking questions from the universe. Stop asking for messages. Is what I'm doing correct, not correct? What do you want to do? What do you feel? What does your heart tell you? That's your answer. Oh, we have someone from the Netherlands. Hello, that's fun. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. Kind of an Ace of Swords in the bottom of the deck. So move forward with things you want to invest in. And keep it lighthearted. Don't take too many burdens and responsibilities that are from your recent life or type of decision making. You can't carry other people's burdens. You can't carry other people's dreams. It's not your responsibility. You need to focus on what it is that you know is your path, your truth, your destiny, something that maybe recently kind of came in as a brilliant idea, or a very meaningful encounter with someone that really influenced you or affected you. And you want to move forward with either connecting or getting to know them, or possibly traveling or just exploring. But there seems to be a lot on your back or on your plate that you're keeping yourself held back by this. A sense of obligation to things that don't seem to be having a sense of obligation to you, not in reality. It might be people or a person or situation that pretend to be obligated to you, but in fact they're all into you being obligated to them, right? So a lot of burdens and so-called responsibilities, you know, the universe is kind of in your spirit, your own spirit, your mind even, just wants you to cut it out and just move with clarity ahead. The clarity that you have, you're just kind of imposing heaviness onto it. Okay, so that was for the collective. And thank you, Lauren, for timestamping it. Mind blown moment. Why is that? Super chat is open, by the way, for those of you who wants to chip in. Okay, let's start. Let's go by my birthday seekers. Let's do Cancer. Okay, we're gonna start with Cancer and move through the zodiac wheel all the way to Gemini, and then if I still have energy, Ophiuchus. I probably will. So, Cancer seekers, Cancerian seekers, happy birthday. Messages from this full moon in Capricorn. This will apply for anywhere between the next couple of weeks to 6 months, but it can always be timeless. If this resonates with you, keep that in mind. So, Cancer. Cancer energy. The Cancerian moon. Wow, Queen of Swords and 2 of Cups. So you might be dealing with a partner that is being either very critical or very harsh, Someone might be making a strict decision of some sort. For some of you, it can play out as an ultimatum. Thank you, Sabrina. I'll probably do Ophi anyway. Cancer, this is you. This is your card, Two of Cups. So I feel like this is an energy that is affecting you somehow. Show me more about this for Cancer. Someone is spilling the tea. They're saying like harsh truths that I don't think you'll be able to deny. You're going to find yourself unwillingly nodding. Like, yeah, I can't deny that. No, I can't deny that. Ace of Cups. So there's love. You're either madly in love with your partner, and if you're single, then there's someone you have a lot of feelings for. Either way, especially because this Queen of Swords here doesn't feel like part of this Cups fest. I mean, look at this. Doesn't it feel like a little bit? This is a very sweet love offer or deep, deep, deep emotions. Love. Very, very true. This is like, wow. This is beautiful. It's very romantic. And I don't feel like this Queen of Swords here is the same energy. It's something a little bit that is trying to kind of muddle it with reason. Bringing in like very harsh words or strict conversations to a situation that is supposed to be loving, I guess. La mitad, 11, 16 people in the chat, 2 likes. Yeah, I agree with you. You want to be a moderator? I'm making you a moderator if you're into it. Have fun. Sabrina, since you are a channel member, I'm going to also make you a moderator, but no pressure. If you guys are into that, do your thing. Okay? Cool. All right. I need more about this, please. Tell me specifically more about this Queen of Swords for Cancer, about this message. The Hangman. So this is a strong sense of sacrifice that you're making either for this Queen of Swords or because of this Queen of Swords. It's the word duty is coming up really, really strong. Sense of ideological responsibility or based in values, but it feels very detached from the heart and very burdening on the spirit. It feels something overwhelming almost, especially in relation to this, which feels very, very separate. So some of you might have like very fluid, positive emotions towards something or towards someone. And this energy is kind of trying to bring it down in a way, or to kind of tell you that you shouldn't, or that it's wrong, or that you can't. Hi, Maria. Thank you for joining. Everyone, Meredith, Colette, appreciate you guys being here. Lauren, Krissa. Okay, advice for Cancer. What should Cancer do about this? The Hierophant. Listen to your higher guidance. You know the truth. That isn't made just by mental anguish, a sense of self-sacrifice, or being the sacrificial lamb, or kind of martyr mentality that is not really true. It's more so from the mind. possibly even coerced to it. But if you listen to your Hierophant, which is the a lot of people refer to him as Chiron, the wounded healer, but he's a centaur, right? The Hierophant is still, with all the natural wounds that we all have, is still very powerful because his entire essence is truth, and his essence is made by half man, half beast, right? So it's our mind, but it's also our instincts. It's our higher self, but it's also our physical avatar. It's knowing when to act, knowing when not to act. And the Hierophant knows, and I believe you have the answers. If you truly listen to yourself, if you truly, put yourself at a still mode, and it's pretty obvious that the heart is something that you need to go with. We'll never tell you what to do, but that's the advice. Okay? We have on the table Cancer energy, your energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius, and Pisces energy. This is very like societal sacrifice, society for the group, for the bigger idea that is allegedly more important than you are. It's not more important than you are. You are more important. Okay? That's the thing that will allow you to heal others and to be there for others. If you are so burdened and suppressed by high ideals, they're not high ideals. High ideals don't bury you. They don't. We have a Puritan in the house. So if one of my moderators can just respectfully get rid of the bullcrap, I'll appreciate it. Puritan notions are very corrupt in nature, right? Because hating on others in the name of so-called higher ideas, that's evil. So spare me the quotes written by controlling men who wanted you to get away from wise women. That's the true corruption and the megalomania and the power hunger. Thank you, Sabrina. No room for bullcrap here. No room for suppression here. This is the world of witches. Hello. Witches are wise women. We are your healers, your guides, your priestesses, your lovers, your mothers, your sisters, your wives. Talk nice. You came out of our vagina. You're welcome. Don't quote me patriarchal, toxic patriarchal bullcrap that you're using to control me. Okay. All right. You want to try me face to face? Oh, you think you're a smartass writing it here in a chat? You troll. Hi, you Puritan troll. You can't burn us anymore. You try to do that, I'm going to turn your skin around. Try to do shit like that in front of me face to face. Would you dare? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Because Goddess is on my side. Because Spirit is on my side. Because my heart is stronger than your mind. Fuckers. He's coming here quoting me. Don't go to mediums. Excuse me. Your dead mom wants to talk to you. That's rude. Do not let her. All right, we're done here. Sorry, guys. Let me just do my thing. Okay. You want to quote beautiful quotes, loving quotes, poetic quotes from biblical books? Go for it. I'm into philosophy and poetry and storytelling. But if it's abusive and toxic and corrupt and the source of all evil on this planet, nah. Nah. You're the kind of person that would stone someone to death. I don't know. King of Pentacles is being like, yo, I haven't even asked the question. Okay, we've been to Cancer. Cancer, I hope this helped. Happy birthday. Follow your heart. Be happy. F it. Leo. Leo energy, please. Messages for Leo energy. After every live, I have like, I lose some subscribers because they don't like when I say the truth, and I'm so down for that. Like when I posted the past batch of tarot scopes, I had purposefully a flag of Israel peeking. And I know I'm sensing, I know the difference between someone who would unsubscribe because of this or because of that. And I know some people unsubscribe because of that flag, which is a flag of light. It symbolizes a lot of light. So anyone that leaves your premises because you present your light, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't ever be bothered by it, whether you're a creator or just in your private life. Let people leave. When you let people leave, you let awesome people come. Truly. This is confusing. Thank you, guys. Actually, I don't know if you're watching, but if Alice Jimenez is watching and you just gave me through PayPal donation, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the 44.44. That's really, really sweet of you. So thank you. Thank you. It's really nice of you. Okay. Leo. Exactly, Lauren. Toxicity removing itself when you just pour love and pour light. And I don't say love and light like the way a lot of people use it just to sound good. I'm sorry. I mean genuine love and light, which is truth. Even when I'm rude, I can be loving. You can be rude and loving, and you can be super polite and super toxic. Narcissists are the most polite people in the world. They're not going to yell at you. They're just going to politely abuse you and gaslight you. So never judge a person by whether or not they're being polite or politically correct. You can obviously develop political correct skills while being truthful, and that's awesome. But it's not the sign of. Does that make sense? Bonsoir, bonsoir. Oh, Helen. Thank you for joining. I think I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Leos. I'm talking to you guys. I'm sorry. Leo, messages for Leo, please. Leo, what do Leo need to know? Woo woo! 10 of Pentacles. Look at you. Sabrina, the vegan movement, Vegan 269, started in Israel, if my memory is right. Yes, it did. And you got it tattooed. Good souls over there as well as everywhere. Yeah, 269 is what they tattoo, what they attach to cows' ears or tattoo on them, like in the meat industry. So in Israel, they've connected it to how they tattooed Jews in the Holocaust with numbers, kind of connecting what we do to animals to a type of Holocaust, branding them and then slaughtering them. Israel is a real fight for liberties, like the real deal. And if you read fake news or anti-Semitic propaganda disguising itself as anti-Zionism, then you got to do your homework and understand what you're dealing with. Because when good fights evil, evil lies. That's modern day warfare from evil side. It's not. It's using the media. It's using fake news. It's using propaganda. It's using lies. Rhetoric that Hitler would write in his Mein Kampf. People are now repeating it. Style, oh, the Jews rule the media and the Jews rule the world. Like, or all the Jews own all the homes. They're all landlords are Jews. It's like, are you quoting from Age's Mein Kampf? That's what you're doing? Whether you know it or not, it's what you're doing, and that doesn't excuse it. Not being aware that you're being racist doesn't excuse it. Not being aware of being anti-Semite doesn't excuse it. Educate yourself. Being ignorant is not an excuse. I see shit like that running around through social media and on the news, and I'm like, do people go to the bathroom from their mouths? Did they get confused, or is it upside down? Kosher is for animals. It's to prevent animal abuse. Don't eat meat with dairy, because in the old days when the Bible was written, when those laws, biblical laws were written, there wasn't an agriculture animal industry, meat industry that we have today, right? It was a farm. So cooking meat with milk would mean that you cook the baby of the cow with the milk that was made for that baby to drink. You're killing the cow's baby and you're using her milk to cook it. It's considered sinful. That's the origin of kosher. It's compassion to animals. Like, okay, if you're already going to eat meat, you may as well do it really, really strictly and super. You're going to kill the animal super fast, and you're not going to cook it with its mother's milk. All of those rules, it's about animals. Vegans are automatically Jews. All vegans, whether you're a Jew or not. It's all based in deep, deep values for life, for creation, equality between not just races, not just religions, but between species. That's how deep it goes. So hatred towards a culture that is based on so much love and in so much love, that's evil. And every single modern interpretation to that hatred, let me be very, very clear. Anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. If you object me having a home, that means you want me to be homeless, guys, because I only have one home in the world, right? If you have an issue with my home, then you vicariously have an issue with me being safe and free. You want me to go back to the streets. You want me to go back to being in danger. You want me to go back to being slaughtered, persecuted. Oh, because you love me? Because you're so woke and enlightened? I want to see someone tries to talk fake news and spread propaganda to my face. I'll bury them with facts, with historic facts, not lies meant to demonize people. I served in the IDF, in Special Forces, for 2 years, in the most humane army in the world. It's not just a slogan, it's true. There's a reason why it's referred to as such. Dealing with the most horrible atrocities of the human nature, and doing so in the worst conditions, in the most difficult of ways, with the least amount of casualties and the most attempts to make sure that everyone's life is respected to the extent that it's possible. And I see horrible things being said about IDF soldiers. Amazing people, kids at 18 who draft to protect their country from terrorism, from anti-Semitism, from old world hate, from religious extremist ignorance. Heroes. But the tables are turning. Good is called evil, evil is called good, not for long. Social media has allowed a lot of lies to spread by a lot of corrupt people with corrupt spirits. But now it's also used to correct, to bring forth justice and truth. Follow my Instagram. I share in my stories as much as possible, as much facts as I can, that you can always check and verify. Always. The other crap you see, you can't verify. I share facts and I share context. Because I actually care about truth. Boom. Leo, 10 of Pentacles. Tree of Life is coming up here. Legacy, family, finances possibly. And I'm sorry, I have to say this, Leo, Ace of Pentacles. Once I get back to you fully, this is a great reading. This is booyah. And I'm sorry, I just have to say it. I just want to clarify to anyone who likes to hold on to semantic language stuff to excuse their ignorance. Jewish state doesn't mean only Jews. It means a home for all Jews, but it is an equal democracy with all religions, all houses of worship in every freaking corner, equality of opportunity and citizenship when you are a citizen of Israel. Okay? But just like in the US, if you're from Mexico, living in Mexico, you can't vote because you're not a citizen, you're in a different country. Same in Israel. If you're an Israeli citizen, whether you're Jewish or not, you have your citizenship rights and duties. And if you're not, if you're a part of a separate autonomy with its own leadership and its own citizenship that so happens also wants to slaughter you, then you can't vote. You understand the sense in that? So if they tell you otherwise, they're lying to you. It's the most sensible, legitimate, basic thing in the world. I can't vote in France because I'm not French. Oh, unfortunately. French Moroccan. For those of you who think that everything I'm doing right now is not spiritual, you haven't been around. You've been sleeping. You've been sleeping. Exposing corruption in the world is not spiritual. Telling you the truth is not spiritual. Fighting hate is not spiritual. What is spiritual then? And what is? This is ways to channel truth and to give messages. This isn't the truth. This isn't the message. This is the portal. I don't have to use the tarot. I use them because I love them and they're fun and they're gorgeous. But I don't have to. You see? I'm a spirit that was persecuted in every single possible way. Okay, I'm a brown woman, witch, Jew. So at least honor me with listening if you have an issue. Especially if you've never visited a place, never been to a place. I know more than you do if I was born and raised in a place and you weren't. I'm not arrogant enough to go to Italy, or not even go to Italy, outside of it, and tell Italian civilians that I know better than they are about their internal affairs. One second. Leo, I'm with you. You have 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Don't run away from me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm doing a last minute live and I have to answer a message. So 1 second. I appreciate you guys. Let me read you for a little bit. Maria, everywhere has a war with guns or with words. No, you rock. Still water, you rock. Always watch your things. I'm sorry, I have to leave and sleep tomorrow. Wake up early. Okay, Hunkim, good night. Hold up. I want to pull one more card before I start talking. Leo. We have 10 of Pentacles and we have Ace of Pentacles. Let's go back to Leo energy, please, and focus on Leos. Leo, I'm feeling something very, very big for you. Other than the cards that are very meaningful, like in your reality, like something very, very big, either a huge opportunity that can set you for life, an opportunity you do not want to say no to. King of Wands. This could be a project, this could be a partnership, this could be it's something you know is good, but I don't think you understand just how good it is. I look French. Show me more, please, for Leo. 8 of Swords. What is preventing you from either seeing this or just stepping into this? Okay, this is the last thing I'm sending, and then I'm fully with you guys. I'm so sorry. Like I'm trying to create more content for you guys and be here more often. But the thing is, my life is full of a lot of things, so I'm going to try to make it work with still doing my other things, right? So I appreciate the patience. I know some of you might feel like it's rude of me, but I really have to answer this right now. Okay, so I apologize. We still have a long time to go. We're just in the second zodiac sign, and I've been talking so much. Just one sec. Just sending a link. Okay. What is this with this, like, look at what I'm looking at here. Thank you, Stillwater. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, 8 of Swords. Sorry. There's someone you want to work with you on something, do something with you, but they're obligated to something else, or they can't because something else is limiting them. If this is love, someone is not wanting to take it to the next level of either marriage or children or moving in together, whatever the next level is in relation to whatever relationship they're in, because they're scared of commitment. Like, even if it's the most amazing thing in the world, it scares them to be completely rooted. The important thing to note is that even a 10 of Pentacles can be broken. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying that it will be broken. I'm saying, like, to prevent you fearing of entering a 10 of Pentacles situation, because what's the worst that will happen? Like, if you don't, you'll never know. And if you will, then at least you know, and then you can break it off if it's not working, right? Someone might have feelings for someone else, so they're unsure of whether to take it to the next level because of that. Well, if your heart is not in it, then no amount of stability or promise of money or future is going to help. It will crumble. 10 of Pentacles that doesn't have a heart turns into the Tower. Hello, Elba from Oregon. Any advice? Temperance. Listen to your heart. It's like I always repeat it again and again and again. I did a video about it yesterday. It's something that we all say, don't we? But do we actually live by it? Not truly. Even, I mean, think about even people who are constantly into freedom and being free and changing according to their whims. Even them, more often than not, it's about some sort of psychological fear of being imprisoned or held back. So, like, if you want to be somewhere, if your heart wants to be with someone or in a place, but you don't because of notions of so-called freedom, that's not free. That's not really free. You're not really following how you feel. You're resisting how you feel in the name of some sort of ideal that is based in fear. So what do you actually feel? If you want to be there, be there. You don't want to be there, don't be there. Don't go according to a certain system that you've established for yourself as what is who you are and how you operate. Oh, I'm the person that is never committed, or I'm the person that is always committed. You don't always anything. It really is circumstantial, and depending of the specific person or the specific place. You're in it, stay. You're not, don't. Right? And some of you are trying to bring some sort of peaceful resolution with a family member, possibly, that there's been some friction with. This could be a relative even that have went through some sort of abuse. I'm picking up now. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a family member who has been through either a very difficult life experience or a way of growing up, and they're finding healing and solace and home in, like, with their relatives. I don't know if it's like cousins or an uncle or aunt or something that isn't their immediate core family. Does that make sense? And the experience that this individual is having with them is very healing to their notion of how family can be like, or how relationship can be like. They're having a good stable example to witness. Okay. Any Leos in the house? I know, I'm sorry. I know I've went into one of my rants. Virgo. Sabrina, you're a rising Leo from Canada? That's so cool. Let me know if it resonated. I know it was very specific and weird for Leos. Virgo. Do you know my mugs? Seeker, Seer, Existential Shifter. I also have a mug that's Karma is a Witch. Oh, it was? It did resonate? Cool. Sorry, let me do something. I've apologized. Again, I want to, upload more content, be here with you guys more, but I have to also do other stuff. So. Sun, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, rising, Leo. Moon, Pisces, and Venus, Sagittarius, we're a mix. Haha. Virgo, this is so your energy, like me trying to do two things at once, something very technical on my phone and focus on your energy. How is it always so fitting? Huh? Still the one I love, the only one I dream. You're still the one I kiss. The night. Still the one, you're still the one that I love, the only one I dream. Still the one I kiss. The night. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Oh my God, okay. Why won't it let me do it? Guys, I'm trying to be technical here. I'm not doing very well. But I'm getting there. A very Virgo song. I agree. Hybrid, I have no clue if she does personal reading. Right now, it's been the energy for the collective and now sign by sign for the full moon. Yeah, I give personal readings to my patrons. If you want to book a private reading with me, you need to join Patreon, and then you get the link to book. Okay, never mind. I can't do this right now. I'll do this later, apparently. I just wasted your time and my time for no reason. It didn't help. It didn't work. I tried. Virgo. Alice, we're in Virgo. 15 minutes in, and it's only the third sign. After I gave you preachings about religion and politics, we're in the third sign, from Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo. I apologize. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Virgo. Oh. Oh. The deck was in the reverse, and so the death card fell in the reverse. Very interesting. This could be in either like a resurrection of some sort, like something coming back from the dead, something that you thought you buried or you thought ended or was done. For some of you, this has to do with a past loss. If you lost someone died, something like that, then it's coming up right now somehow for some reason. For review, for clarity. There's also a big change in your life that is like undergoing, that is continuous. It's like it's such a big shift for you that it's taking a long time. The devil. Some of you there is something that is preventing you from going through a change that you ought to go through. Some of you, it's you yourself who refuse a change. You're holding on to something that is toxic for the sake of not going through a change. You know, when we prefer a difficult reality that we are familiar with over, you know, a freeing reality that we're not familiar with. But this is heavy stuff. Hold on, I need to tap into this more, because this is Virgo. Some of you refuse to let go of a relationship that has been ongoing on and off for a very, very long time. This person just keeps coming back around, or you just keep coming back around. And it's just a never-ending cycle of toxicity and control. Some of you might feel that a certain change that is trying to happen in your life when it comes to a system of some sort is not working, or is not happening, but I feel like it will only create a more massive downfall of whatever this is, whatever change. The delay is temporary, because this devil can't hold much longer. They have a lot of power. But it's almost like the world in which like with the death in the reverse, the world in which they operated with all that power, that it worked there, that world is changing. The rules are changing. So the same techniques or the same ways to operate, they don't work anymore, but they're still trying to. Some of you are trying to go back to the way things were, and you're not meant to. You're meant to move on. And some of you, if there's an aspect of major control in your life that currently seems to be winning, it's temporary, because the something with the way that mechanism works no longer will enable or be fertile ground for what they do. Some of you need to watch Aquarius, your web of light in the upside down world that I did for Cancer season for Aquarius, because I feel like there's something in it for you. Okay, show me more about this. This energy is holding me in my stomach. It's like 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be a very brutal final ending to something deeply corrupt that has brought a lot of pain to a lot of people, underlined, like beneath the surface, hidden. For some of you, it's something that you've been carrying for possibly a few lifetimes, like could be generational karma. With the 10 of Swords here, watch Karmic Shift and Liberation. It's on Vimeo and on Patreon. Sorry, hold on. This energy is so bizarre. Samantha Maxima. Toda. Samantha, were you here when I went into a rant for Israel? Or did you just join? Okay. Loving, protective one. Virgo. I dropped my phone. I didn't even pick it up. That's how much I'm... These are very heavy cards. Look, some of you have been carrying something like a very difficult karma or a very difficult hold on you for a very long time. And it's with the 10 of Swords, it's like, so the Death card in reverse, it's something that, you've tried to fight for a very long time. You've tried to change. You've tried to overcome, but it kept feeling like you're in this cursed loop or something that's like this weird twilight zone that you just can't leave. And the 10 of Swords here, this is Athena, the goddess of justice, saying enough is enough to the demons who are persecuting Orestes here in the myth behind the swords suit, the suit of swords. Some of you have been controlled by family or by something else. Whatever this karmic debt is, it was very, very painful, very heavy, and it's paid. It's over. With the 10 of Swords, it's over. So you'll be surprised. You might think, oh, 10 of Swords is scary. But in this context, 10 of Swords is literally the best card I could have asked for. Like, so relieved. I'm more relieved to see this than any... I would not want to see the star or the sun or anything other than this. Like, this is the best news possible for energy like this. It's like... It's so fitting. It's like you can't write this shit down. Anything else about this for Virgo? Sorry. 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. Okay. Oh, wow. You are moving into a brand new timeline, like a complete new, different sphere of dharma. I'm not even saying karma. It's like you have an opportunity to completely rewrite the narrative, clean slate. Just don't look back to that energy. Don't look back to where you've managed to liberate. You've been stuck somewhere for a long time, a place that was controlling you somehow. But you're going into an energy that is, whew, this is so, this is like this is very Shakespearean, by the way, but like with a good ending. So, like you survived a Shakespearean tale and lived to tell, and you get the Disney happy ever after. That's like cray cray. Okay, we started off real bad, and now it's like really great. Okay, cool, Virgo. Any Virgos in the house? Whoo. Someone had a hold on you, or something had a hold on you. You didn't even know that they have a hold on you. It's like when you're free, it suddenly feels like so. What was I doing? Why did I ever? Okay. Samantha, you're a Virgo. Woohoo. Libra. This is going to be a long live, guys. I hope you have some treats. I did not expect it to be so long. I should always take under consideration how much I'm prone to going into rants about stuff that can get me to lose subscribers. 4 of Pentacles. It's not for you, Virgo. This is, Libra, I haven't focused on you yet. Libra. Libra. Message from the full moon in Capricorn. What do Libras need to know? Please. Thank you, highly developed BS detector. Ooh, I love your profile name. Whoa, what is happening? Okay. 3 of Swords. Hey, how you doing? Do you come here often? Yeah, I do come here often. But you look pretty lame and battered. Yeah, I am pretty battered. Okay, so what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna make a decision to never let this shit happen to me again. It just makes no sense. I'm this glorious human / archangel, and yet I'm here living as a tormented muggle. I don't know. It makes no sense. No, I agree, Libra. It makes no sense. Make a decision that leads you to happy. What is this? So someone broke your heart. Okay. Now what? Ooh, an impossible love. But if it's impossible, why is the Lovers here? The Lovers card is an energy that can move mountains. It's the notion of union for the sake of connecting to God, Goddess, so I guess your soul disagree. you say it's impossible, but your spirit is like, say what now? What did Sadhguru say? Leave the impossible for nature. Don't worry about what's impossible. Let the cosmos worry about it. You do your feels, boo. Is it possible? Is it possible? Libra wants to know if it's possible. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. It will require patience and challenges and some sort of resistances in the world of matter, but yes, it is possible. Some of you, it has to do with geography, with where you live. Some of you, it has to do with fear of losing stability, finances. Some of you might be staying in a relationship just because it's financially stable, but you're miserable. You look great on the outside, everything is great, but you're torn on the inside. So what's the advice? Seven of Cups. And you're fantasizing about something outside. What should Libra do? Queen of Swords. Make a cutting decision. Turn your fantasy into reality. What are we here for if not for that? Turn your fantasy into reality. Oh, it's childish. Excuse me, you're a child. I don't care if you're 90. In the eyes of creation, you're a child. You came here to this planet because you're a child soul. Okay? Do childish things that you're meant to do here. My ears are ringing. Stop being scared of your power and from making your own decisions. Drop that bomb. Tell them how you truly feel. Tell them I'm not in love with you anymore. Tell them I think I am in love with you. Tell them. Tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them right now. I know something about love. You gotta wanna know. Ah, nice. Tell them that you're always gonna live him. Tell them that you're always gonna love him. Tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him right now. Okay, Scorpio. Apologizing. Scorpio. Libra, for some of you, it's a matter of status. You don't want to be the broken up person. You don't want to be the divorcee. You don't want to be the single. You don't want to be the partnered with someone who doesn't share the same, who doesn't have the status that you think they should have. Moderators, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Can you get rid of this creep, please? When you see something creepy like that, don't just delete their current comment. Just get rid of them forever. I'm so zealous to my energy. Like, I don't have time for that. Neither should you. Thank you. Chagit, oh, thank you so much for the 1090 shekels. I appreciate that. I love that you're paying me with shekels. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat. Scorpio, I feel like there's so much sun Don't let the sun. That's better. Sabrina, you kicked him out. Thank you. I hope he drowns in his gravy. All right. Did she just wish on someone to drown in their gravy? So not spiritual. Oh, just. When did spirituality turn into the new religion? The whole point is that it's not dense. The whole point of spirituality is that it's not dense. It's also dense, but it's not just dense. So why are we projecting religion on spirituality while talking trash about religion? It's a little bit hypocritical, no? I know some religious people who are more kind-hearted and loving and beautiful than some liberal woke out there that just wear a show, wear a costume. I'm so much more smart and enlightened and scientific than that ignorant religious person. No, you're not. You don't know anything about the world. Nothing. And that person at least doesn't pretend. They just try to do their best. Really, I don't care if you're an atheist, religious, spiritual, like all of you can be beautiful, all of you can be so corrupt. Like that really doesn't matter. It means nothing, literally. It just matters like what you do. Scorpio. Science is undiscovered spirituality. Yes. Have you read my my info tab on my channel? I talk about that. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll appreciate it. So you're welcome to read it afterwards. Science is always lagging behind after phenomena that exist. If we can't explain a phenomenon by science, is because science is on it, trying its best, getting there. But science is always the last to know. And then there are people who only follow science. So people who only follow science are always the last of the last of the last to know. And the ignorant will always judge the educated for not knowing, to avoid admitting that they don't know, right? Deflection. And science is gorgeous. It's a wonderful way to explain phenomena in a language that we can understand, fathom, and measure, which we need that. We need to be able to measure. Our system is just made that way here. Okay? But it doesn't make it. I love science. This is not anti-science, anything. But if you're only wired to listening to science that is by default claims itself to not know and constantly be in research, search and discovery, and if you wonder how come then it was this fact, and then a year or two later the fact changes, and you're like, oh, that's not scientific. No, that's exactly scientific. Like changing of facts and changing of information and constantly rediscovering and constantly, that's the basis of science. So if you say that you're into science and then are mind blown by facts changing, then you're not into science at all. Like at all. You don't know. Okay? Science is always temporary. Always. And that's how it should be. That's okay. That's its beauty. It signifies our search for knowledge and for truth, right? Science is is the tools that we have to search for explanation, for understanding, and for how to use everything this life has to offer us. But it's not here to limit us. The second science starts to limit you, it's no longer science, or you're not making it science. Okay? Science is a lovely tool to use, but it's not your God. It's not a God. It's not be all end all. It's so late. So late. Always the last to know. That's the way Einstein did it. Yeah. Einstein was a real scientist. Nikola Tesla was a real scientist. Scorpio, the sun. You're like, yeah, let's talk more about truth. Exposure, expose. Scorpio, you're in a mood of not hiding. You just want to burn stuff down with your truth. You want to be a whistleblower. You want to call shit out. You want to be like, dare me. Queen of Swords. What is happening with this Queen of Swords that is coming up a lot? And Five of Cups. Okay. Sorry, let me turn on these. If it's being loud, I apologize. Scorpio, the Sun, the Tower, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. So you're doing something super brave and super awesome. And again, this judgmental character makes you feel bad about it. No, but it's not that amazing because of detail X and detail Y that could have been a little bit different. And it's like, wow, it's just doesn't matter what I do. It's always like not good enough. This could be a partner. This could be a parent. This could be a coworker. This could be a boss. This could be a plethora of humans. This is also a combination that can show breakup, endings, like saying things that are or hearing things that the other person doesn't want to hear. And it's like, it just keeps repeating in their head, like the words that were said. It's like, you can't get it out of your mind. Can't believe you said that to me. Why would you say that? Someone might be given the silence treatment. It's not helpful. It's abusive. It's not going to help you. Not to take away from how you feel, but it's just not going to help. Advice for Scorpio. Judgment and Two of Swords. I don't know if there's a lot of fighting going around you, or if you're in a situation when there's a lot of fighting. A lot of words are said, truths that are very uncomfortable, and the other person just closes off and doesn't want to hear it, can't hear it. If you have a child in the area, they're very, very, very affected by it. They hear it all, or they sense it all. This looks like a household that is falling down. Yeah, someone is leaving or is asked to leave. It's not very surprising. It's eclipse season, and people are being replaced where they belong and kind of uprooted from where they don't belong to anymore anyway. So it does involve a lot of breakups, a lot of connections as well, or breakups for the sakes of connections. Yeah. But it's, you know what, with the judgment here, it's been a long time coming. Like you've known, you've sensed it. It's not really, it serves as a shock, but it's not really a shock. I think some of you have been in denial about something. You refuse to see the issues or the problems or to address them head on. And so one of you now is like coming forward with just saying all the things, and the other person's like, "What? I can't believe. Is that what you think? Is that what you feel?" But they shouldn't actually be surprised because like the writing was on the wall. Anything else that we can tell Scorpio? King of Pentacles. Some of you just kind of escape to your work in order to avoid it. It's only going to make matters worse. Avoiding something never makes it disappear. It just shoves it in, and then it festers, and then it grows. So if this is an opportunity right now to face the difficulties, to face the problems, to talk things out, to resolve, and take this opportunity as a welcomed blessing. That's the advice. All right. And thank you, Scorps. Saggy. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Message for Saggy. Something with the South Node being in your sign is coming through, is meaningful. Right? The North Node is in Gemini. The South Node is in Sagittarius. I was about to say that something is going to be eclipsed out of your life. You're going to lose something, or you just have, that it just wasn't your place. Judgment. Someone is forced to leave something, or to, like, truth comes out somehow, and then they have to leave. Show me more for Sagittarius, please. Six of Pentacles. It's a blessing in disguise. Six of Pentacles and the Fool. This is something that we're going from Five of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles with the Fool. It's like, it's free. It's freedom. You're gaining freedom. It might be very difficult experience, but it's such a welcomed change. Also, I'm seeing someone leaving a home situation and goes off to traveling and living on small means, like in travel, like maybe being like a nomad, changing jobs, or just having the experience of this type of adventure, of going off and like to the unknown, and whatever will be, will be. It's beginning a brand new cycle in your life, something very, very different. So this could be a major breakup, a major change, a major move. Again, seemingly shocking, but not very surprising. Your spirit has been asking for it for a long time. Some of you are just packing your bag and leaving, and you're like, I just, anywhere but here kind of energy. I can't be in this room. I can't be with this person. I can't be with these people. I can't be in this place. I just, anywhere but here. And you're like just strolling off. Like, where are you going? Like, I don't know. I don't care, anywhere but here. Show me more. King of Wands. Ten of Cups. This is your journey to happy. You're going to meet someone or connect with someone through this in like bizarre serendipitous circumstantial events will lead you to this person, to connecting with this person, to being with them. Some of you are doing something crazy in the name of love. It's like running off to being with someone. It's like, what's with Shakespeare today in the narratives? It's like, This started off a little bit scary, but it turns out really, really good. There's also an aspect of like having faith in love, like regaining faith after losing it. Something happens to turn the tables back around in a way that makes you feel more empowered and more in control over your life, over your freedom, over your decisions. Cute. Okay. Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn is working. You're like, I don't care about everybody else's BS. I'm just doing my work. Can you still see me though? I know it's dark now, but the sun is in my eyes. Okay, hold on. This is a little bit better. I'm sorry if it's a little bit dark. Just want to give my eyes a rest. Sorry, I'm kicking the table and changing the light on you. I apologize. So Capricorn is like you're focusing on what you're focusing on. You're like, I'm not lifting my head off this craft or off this focus. I can't let this mess affect me. I want to focus, Capricorn. Show me more about this. Eight of Pentacles. It's your full moon, Cappy. You want to complete something. You're really working on completing something. Ooh, you're working on an offer. Knight of Cups. You're trying to work on the details before you approach someone with something. Two of Pentacles. It's like you want to give them something. You don't know. You don't know exactly what's the best way to go about it, which approach. You might receive an offer, a work opportunity that will require some sort of travel or move or long distance journey for. Show me more about this for Cappy. Bridget, yay, you catch me live. I'm happy. Thank you for joining. Capricorn. Page of Swords. Be conscientious to how you speak in regards to whatever this is, to the choice of words. The choice of words will matter. Someone might be triggered by words that you say that you don't necessarily mean, but it might create some drama. Oh, there, that's better. So if you're writing something, texting something, emailing something, just go over it and go into the other person's mind. Like, how will they read it or how will they interpret it? Page of Wands. It's like you're trying to figure out how to work out a situation where there's more than one individual in the room or in the environment, and I kind of sort things out in a way that everybody's happy and at ease. Maybe it's your employees, maybe it's your students, maybe it's your children. Hi, Mothic. Thank you for joining. I think someone wants to travel, go somewhere, and you're trying to figure out how it's possible for you to do that. This is a wonky message. Can you give me something more clear? Clear message. Finalize this message for Capricorn, please. The world. It's like you ask the cards for something finalizing and they give you the world card. Capricorn, it's like you're dealing with mundane things that it doesn't really matter. Like it's okay either way. You're like, it's fine either way. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care about the details. Like let's say you're planning a trip and your person or the person you're going to go on this trip with is like, okay, well, should we go there? Should we go there? Should we do this? What hotel should we stay in? What neighborhood? How long should we be in this city? How long? And you're like, it doesn't matter as long as I'm with you, or it doesn't matter as long as we're off. Like, or maybe it's your person trying to tell you that. Maybe you're trying to overplan something and be super strict with planning of a travel of some sort. But there is traveling. I am seeing traveling. I see you communicating a lot about a potential travel, and then I'm seeing you going for it, possibly by December. So you might need permits or visas or signing the dotted line of some contracts, or just finalizing the details, but it's happening and you're going to go. I think you're going to do that by the end of the year. So if this is a move or transition or far distant travel, I see it happening for sure. Aquarius. What a quiet energy. Aquarius. Message for Aquarius for this full moon. For the next couple of weeks to 6 months. Aquarius. Empress. That's awesome. I think that's the best beginning card we've had. The Wheel of Fortune. Something with the seasons. Something with the change of the seasons. Earth energy, nature. Some of you want to change your quality of life to something more peaceful. 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands. You want to just kind of leave resistance behind and move on to something that is just more your destiny. I'm picking up. You're like, what is my destiny? What is my direction? What is my place in the world? And it's like you feel like you're tired of pettiness and quarrels and just people who are just not really deep in your life. It's just like acquaintances or just stuff, like a lot of stuff. You feel like your just life is like full of just meaningless stuff, and you want to just drop it all and seek your meaning. And it might incorporate love of nature or a love of a woman, or if you're a feminine, a love for a woman. You might be finding out something about a maternal figure, maybe about your mother, and you want to go off on some sort of quest or a discovery. Or there's something that your mother is dealing with that you want to help her with the challenge. it's like someone in your family, possibly a mother, is telling you, giving you information that you didn't know that somehow affects your life. Okay. I'm going to give you an example. I found out because my mom told me when I was in my 20s that I'm eligible for Canadian citizenship. Like out of the blue, I can be Canadian, and I didn't know. She just suddenly decided to tell me. Thanks. So I took out a Canadian citizenship, and it opened many other possibilities for me. Um, and it allowed me to make different choices. So something like that, like it could be just information or something that you can use to open a brand new world for you, Aquarius. Oh my God, makeup kit KIIS. I'm Sag and I'm going to Peru to sit with ayahuasca in the jungle. Whoa! I love ayahuasca. Anything else to sum this up for Aquarius? Seven of Wands and Queen of Cups. Someone is going to try to derail you. Someone is going to try to emotionally persuade you to not. Or it's like, don't lose focus. Don't let emotional ties be the definitive decision. I mean, obviously, if you want to do something or you don't want to do something, do it or don't do it. But like, I don't know, there's something about this Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands things. It's like, it's like you feel like you have to fight for something that has to do with this queen. It creates a lot of waste of energy, and it's just like putting your energy in the wrong place in a way. Like, I don't know if it's like some of you are trying to pursue someone just because they don't want you, for example, and it's just a waste of time because it prevents you from being with someone who's better for you, or it prevents you from going somewhere that you should go to, something like that. So keep that in mind. Okay. Also, the Taurus Scorpio axis is coming up, right? Taurus, Scorpio. And here we also have the Wheel of Fortune. We have all the seasons. We have Scorpio and Taurus. So something either between May and November, or with individuals that hold that energy. The Scorpio energy is the energy that's holding you back. And the Taurus energy is the energy that is trying to manifest change. So look in your chart where you have Scorpio and Taurus, and try to work with that. Or if it has to do with people, then apply it. Okay. What did we just do? Aquarius. Pisces. Okay. I need to take a 2-minute break right here in front of you to do something. So we still have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Ophiuchus to go. So stay tuned, just 2 minutes, okay? Thank you, guys. Oh, actually, no, I need to get up. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Okay, guys. I am back. Are you guys still here? You guys seem to still be here. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. All right, we were in Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Back to my seekers. Message for Pisces for the full moon. 2 weeks to 6 months. Message for Pisces. The sun, Scorpio had it too. Show me more. Knight of Pentacles. Something that you do that is very successful might bring more opportunities. Show me more about this for Pisces. Too much. Too many cards. Six of Swords. You might receive an offer to travel. This could be work. Something, again, that you've done that is doing very, very well. So you find yourself traveling somewhere because of it. Three of Swords. It will involve some sort of feeling of failure or heartache. So maybe you have to leave someone behind because of it, or be at a distance from someone that you care about because of that. Or it will turn out like something that you didn't thought it was exactly what it is. The Emperor. Someone might try to kind of empower you and stay in control of the situation or of this thing. Like maybe they're offering you to come somewhere to do something, and then you realize it's not what you thought it would be, that they're like, you don't have the freedom you thought you have, right? You're very bound by this Emperor energy kind of calling the shots, and you thought maybe you'll have more freedoms. The Moon. And then you're like, okay, what do I do now? Do I stay there? Do I come back? How do I deal with it? It's going to be a decision you're going to have to make. You'll find yourself a little bit torn. I personally think there's no price for freedom, and that you should do what is best for you, But there's a sense of obligation that comes with it. So maybe it's like a family member or a figure that you feel owed to somehow. Some of you are traveling to visit either your father or a father figure. And it's something that you have to deal with, that you don't enjoy dealing with, but you have to. It's just one of those things. But okay, any advice? Any advice for Pisces? King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Make less, but have your own thing. It's not worth the emotional stress and agony, and it's so much. It's taking such a big toll on you, and ask yourself, is it worth it? Because you want to invest in something that you think will, in some sort of partnership or some sort of something that you feel is the best, most accurate thing for you. And there might be a persona, an individual that is kind of holding you back from doing so, and is trying to kind of puppeteer it. And I think you're going to find yourself being cutting and going with something that seemingly is less, but in the long run will help you hold on to your freedoms. Like Someone's going to be like, yeah, you're going to be able to do this and that. And then when you come to sign the dotted line, you're just going to see details that are like, wait, I don't know how I feel about this or about that or about this type of sacrifice or giving you this amount of power. It's like, but obviously I can't tell you what to do. It's up to you. I hope it works out, Pisces. So, Aries. Message for Aries, please. 6 of Wands. Look at you, victorious. You made it. It was a ride. It was a 5 of Wands of a struggle, but here you are. 4 of Cups, and people didn't believe in you. They doubted you. They were like, no, Aries can't do it. Oh, no, it's not possible. Oh, Aries is trying to do this and trying to do that. And you felt insecure. But now you're showing them, what you got. Don't let naysayers affect you. I know you don't let naysayers affect you, but still it's affecting you. Ace of Cups. Believe. Keep believing in yourself. You're doing really, really well. Just continue whatever you're doing, following your heart, believing in yourself, having faith. It draws manifestation. It draws abundance. It's almost like, best revenge is success kind of thing. You're just doing really, post your accomplishment on social media and let people see. Let the naysayers, be burdened with themselves. 10 of Wands, but you still care. You're still very burdened by it, and you're like, something that is very, very good and very successful for you now maybe comes with people's issues, and you're like, oh. First of all, the more you succeed, the more people will want things from you. And, it's something that you're going to have to learn how to balance and be discerning and say no to this and say yes to that. But all in all, looking really good. Three of Swords. 3 of Swords has also been coming up in Judgment. It's like there's someone who you expect to be happy for you and they're not happy for you. Like you're disappointed with how they, like you thought they'd be super excited for you, but they're like, giving you the face or not excited for you or not, just not being supportive in your either success or joy. And it feels like you have to feel bad in order to make them happy. Like you got to be miserable in order for them to be okay with you. Like if you're too happy or too successful or too shiny, they're like, they have a problem with that. It makes them feel threatened somehow, or they make it personal, like it's at their expense. And you're like, what? Come join me, and for some of you, it brings up a lot of understandings. It's, it's not pleasant. I'm sorry. If you have someone that you want to be there for you and happy for you, and they're just not being supportive and being all moody and mean and you're like, what? Why? Sorry, Aries, but you're doing well. So don't let anything bring you down. Okay, surround yourself with people who cheer for you. Oh, Ace of Swords. Surround yourself with cheer. Taurus. Message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this Capricorn full moon? Next couple of weeks to 6 months. Message for Taurus. Moderators, if you're into like asking people, reminding people to press the like button, letting them know that super chat is open, feel free to do so. Thank you. Taurus, your shuffling is going on for a long time. What's happening? It's something that feels very like almost, I want to say, different than the other signs' energy. I don't know if that's why we are shuffling so much. Also, guys, a little fun reminder, if you're into studying tarot, I have Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. It's an online class. There are 90 pre-recorded classes that I made, one for each tarot card, and extras, of course, to teach you how to know their interactions, how to read them, and so on. Check it out. Link is below. It's on Vimeo. You can rent them separately. Let's say you just want to know about the Empress. You can just rent the Empress for a couple of bucks, or you can have the entire 90 classes for either renting or purchasing. So check it out. All the information is below. You'll also be going through a shamanic journey with me. So yeah, fun. It's at your own time. It's pre-recorded. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. It's like you don't want cards to drop. You just want me to do a standard pull. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Chariot, Ace of Cups, and Two of Cups. Wow, Taurus, this is phenomenal. This is so gorgeous. Are you like, I don't know, traveling for love or something? Or is love just kind of crashing at your doorsteps? Like, this is you being so brave with your heart and just kind of pulling all the polar energies in your life, like with such determination and with such courage and strength, and just pulling it in the direction that is clear for you and right for you, that is guided by this energy of Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. You're like zooming in on like following your heart, love, romance. It's something that you're in unity consciousness. This is polarity uniting into one. This is amazing. So this could be you having done so inside, kind of taking all the different forces within you and also how they play out in your life, and just really harnessing this chariot in a way that is so courageous and powerful. But it's all like super pure and loving. And this could very much so be like love coming in really, really fast. So if you're not involved, if you're not with someone, you're going to find, some of you are going to find yourself really, really soon out of the blue, boom, like in love, loved together with someone. This is such a blunt love reading almost. Those of you who are together with someone that you really love, there seems to be a strengthening of the connection. Somewhere they might be offering you something very, very real, very tangible. It's like something changed with your energy into like a very fluid type of energy, but it's also very conscious. Okay, the chariot is also like the Metatron, right? The Merkabites, the transformation of knowledge and of state of mind. So something about your state of mind altered from duality to unity, from conflict to harmony, and it's going to play out in your love life. Thank you, Sabrina. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Seriously? This is like fairy tale. Is there anything else you can tell Taurus about this person or about this situation? Three of Wands. And we have 1, 2, 3, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands. This is going to just happen 1, 2, 3, like fast. I'm also picking up for some of you dancing, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like there could be some sort of like you're dancing with someone, or like something physical. Like there's something physical that you're doing with this person. This could be sports. This could be dance. This could be anything. It doesn't have to be. Don't stay stuck on it. It's like the direction, it's just very, very clear for the both of you. This person is coming. They're coming over. They're coming in. Very, very clear with what they want. Mic check. Are you not hearing me well? Guys, let me know if you can hear me well, if the sound is okay. Because someone just wrote mic check, so I don't know if that's what they meant. Oh, mic for the 1, 2, 3 mic check. I meant it like in dance, but yeah. Okay, well, I'm happy to hear that you can hear. I'm picking up on a question from you guys. Does Taurus know this person? Is this someone Taurus is already familiar with? 10 of Wands, yes. It's someone that is currently under a lot of burdens, but they're going to break out of them. They're just going to drop all of it and just go on a chariot and just start moving. No, don't apologize. Okay, all good. It's and it might be someone that currently it seems like they're turning their back to you. Like there's a lot that they're overwhelmed with and they're not sure about their direction, and something is going to flip and they're going to know their direction. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, it's just a lot of acknowledgement. 8 of Cups. Maybe you let go of it. Maybe you are letting go of it. Maybe what will be will be. Maybe you have no clue what's going on. It's like there's something, like I'm giving you such a clear message, right? But some of you might like, oh, I don't know what this is. I don't know how. I don't know what. So expect the unexpected. The underworld is taking a play here because this is the myth of the underworld. And the chariot can also be the myth of Hades when he's kidnapping Persephone to the underworld. This is Psyche, but in the story he's kidnapping Persephone to rule with him in the underworld, and he does so with the chariot, which is the instrument, the travel instrument that can allow us to move between universes and worlds and states of consciousness. So there's something about going into the unknown with this person. It might require some sort of journey or change or an unknown, and it might serve as some sort of risk or something that like people will doubt. I don't know. It's like, what? That's crazy. You're going to do that? It's like something, either this person or you, it's like, what? This is crazy that you're going to do that. And this person's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, Taurus, very, very cool. Gemini. Gemini. Check something. Oh, thank you for the $11 from Ifat London. Hi, Ifat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hold on. I need to check something. Oh. Uh-oh, I think I might made a technical mistake or not. Wait. Okay. I did not make a technical mistake. Everything is okay. You know, I like to pride myself as being a woman that can do more than one thing at once, but you know, I'm starting to think that nope, I can't. I try. I somehow manage to, like, you know, talking with you guys and giving you messages and doing some technical things through my emails and stuff like that. But I'm just it may have worked itself out, and I'll find out after I'm done with you guys when I'm able to focus and read my emails properly. But it may have not. I don't know. If I was someone that is truly able of performing several things at once, I'd probably be on it and be like, yep, done. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. Oh, darn it. Okay. So, just gonna keep playing with these shades, blinders. Focus, Morgane, focus. Gemini. Oh, that's why I'm not focused. Geminis. I'm gonna blame it on Gemini. It's not me, no, it's Gemini. Everybody's blaming Gemini. It's like, okay. Wait, what? Okay, I cannot ignore it. The cards flipped, and then I looked at the bottom of the deck, and behold, the Emperor and the Empress. That's not something you can ignore. So they're on the table. Mom and dad, parental figures, partners, divine feminine, divine masculine. Ooh. Ooh, are you going to get a crazier love reading than Taurus even? Taurus got something pretty awesome. Let's see what this is about. This could just be archetypal too. Sorry, Gemini. Message for Gemini for this full moon, please. Thank you. Gemini. The Devil. Emperor, Empress, and the Devil. Very interesting. Whoa, so much control. So many people want to control this Empress. So many people want this Empress. They are like on it. This Emperor is the Empress's actual person, but this Empress is very, very tempted by this Devil, King of Pentacles energy. She's facing this energy and has its back to the Emperor. There's something about this Devil that manages to catch this Empress' attention by I think this Empress might confuse control with love. Someone wanting to control her as if it's because they love her or something. And it's like, girl, no. Oh, they're super jealous, super possessive. It's because they love you so much. They're controlling pricks. There's something about this person that is very deceitful, extremely intelligent. They're probably very rich or very stable or has some sort of high status. Devil and King of Pentacles. They're in some sort of power position. But here's the thing. So is the Emperor. The Emperor is also powerful. But the control the Emperor has is controlling the world of matter. It's not limited to finances or to status, right? It's also about essence. It's about leadership. It's about caring for the community, for the people. This might be someone at work that is taking the attention of this Empress away from this Emperor if they're partnered. Now, for some of you, it's a matter of being really, really about the money and earning a lot of money and being very, very good at it. It's based in something that you really know how to do. You're very talented with, you're very skillful with, you create beautiful, something very, very beautiful. But it's starting to derail into the realm of greed. It's like the more you make, the more you want, and then it becomes more about how much you make as it is about the essence that had you start this in the first place. Some of you are misled, misguided by deceit and by corrupt information that controls you somehow. It's a system that lies to you, and it makes you turn your back to another system that is also in power, but is actually about life and about the power of this, whatever this Emperor represents, be it a person, a place, thing. It comes from true to life, right? It's a leadership energy that the decisions that this Emperor makes is the necessary decisions. The decisions that this Devil King of Pentacles makes, it's not necessary decisions. It's like I keep being drawn to the flute and to these puppets. Like there's a very, very toxic, corrupt energy that is puppeteering these people or group of people or person, and people who pull the strings behind the scenes, but somehow manage to present like a really attractive image to this Empress that it makes her, look towards. Ignore me saying the gender, he, she, and so on. Yeah. Anything else you can tell my seekers, my Geminis about this? Ace of Cups. Truth is present for you. You just got to focus on it. You just got to shift your focus to truth. Think divinity, think spirit, think, but from the place of our hearts, not from the place that is separated from us, detached from us, biblical God and so on. No, the God within, the goddess within, more so with the Empress here. The dove here is meaningful. Okay, follow peace. Follow who serves as the peacemaker. Okay? Who offers you, I keep getting the word peace. Follow the peacemaker. That's the only thing I understand from this. Follow the love, right? Follow truth. Truth is going to be poured in. Make room for it. Let it sit between you and this devil energy. Because see, the Empress has all this water flowing behind her. It's very, very, all she has to do is turn around and see it, and see the love, and see the truth. someone's like luring this Empress away from truth with I'm picking up intuitively to say that this King of Pentacles does not represent what you think it represents. It represents someone else. It represents someone else, it represents something else. This is not the representation. They don't serve as what you're used to thinking that this King of Pentacles represents. It just came out to strengthen the control aspect of the devil here. This is a very interesting message. It's like I feel like I'm talking about something that I don't know what I'm talking about, and yet I do know what I'm talking about. I don't know, Gemini. You guys figure it out. Okay. Welcome to Collective Culture. Thank you for joining. Fresher Dude. We're now in Ophiuchus, last but not least. Ophiuchus. Message for Ophiuchus. Two of Cups. Again. Show me more about this Two of Cups for Ophiuchus. Strength. Okay. There could be some sort of falling in love. It's like you're falling in love with someone's grace, someone's truth, someone's inner beauty, someone's power, like spiritual power, but also that comes to play. This is like an animal whisperer. That's the type of power I'm talking about. Someone that can very quietly and very serenely just make the most like wild lion kind of surrender in her hands. You know, it's like very show me more about this for Ophiuchus. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Lovers. What's going on? Okay, so this is like a major soulmate connection that is playing out, that you're really lured to, you're guided to. Serendipity. The universe will kind of place you. It's just you're going to play out and play into it. Like the universe is just going to do it. So it's going to create the opportunities and the situations and the circumstance for you guys to connect, to get to know each other, to develop feelings. And this is something this is a connection that will affect you, for some of you, for the rest of your life. Like it will either be your mythological ex if it doesn't work out for the long term, or it will be your happily ever after forever and ever. Like, but either way, it will be a relationship that will deeply affect you and transform you. This is someone that already is deeply affecting you and transforming. Very transformative, very inspiring, very like you're mind blown. Like you're mind blown with one another, or something like that. Some of you, like you like to read in like sacred texts, like holy texts. Like you like to open like a Bible or a poetry book and like ask for a message and then see whatever page you fall on. So there's something meaningful about that. There's something coming up with the letter Shin. Shin is the equivalent to SH in English. That's the sound. Or the letter Tet, which could be T. I'm not sure if it necessarily is like initials. Shintet, which could be 309. So I don't know if 309 says anything to you, or 12. 3, because 3 and 9 sums to 12. Shut. Some of you are sailing. Some of you, there's some sort of like water. Some of you are going to find yourself moving across the sea, or have a visitor from across the sea, from a different either continent or country, or even state if there's a river between you. But it feels very big. It feels life-changing. You know what? We're already here. Anything else about this that you can clarify, please, for Ophiuchus? Five of Pentacles. This will begin with a loss, or will require a loss, like a physical, not a physical, not God forbid, like you being hurt, but like tangible loss, okay? Like some of you might feel yourself excluded from something, or excluded from life, like you're not a part of your society, of your environment or something, but then somehow the wheel turns and you're finding your soulmate or your soul tribe. Like some of you are visiting a place where you feel like traveling like a tourist. You're visiting a place that feels very familiar to you, and it's kind of bringing up something from a past lifetime. Like maybe it was a place that you used to be expelled from, and now you're like in a different lifetime, you're visiting that place, and it's like serves as some sort of a correction, course correction, like a resolution. Okay, I'm back. So your soul doesn't feel expelled anymore. It's like, okay, I stepped into these halls. I was allowed back into these halls. I'm here. So that serves as healing, like a resolution for a karma of some sort. Anything else about this? The collective culture. That sounds like something like this. Anything else? It's too many cards. I'm not going to take all of them, but Queen of Wands. I don't like this Queen of Wands. Like, note the difference in this deck specifically. It's coming up because it's a Rider-Waite with the Mythic Tarot shuffled together. So here she has this lioness tied, right? She's holding her like with a. But here the character is holding her with her bare hands and from will, right? It's not. The lion isn't forced to be held by this character in the Strength card, but here it's almost like they're like in a chain. It's like you used to be in a chain in a place, and now you're free in a place, or like it's the difference between leading by fear versus leading by inspiration. I think some of you, okay, this is just a channel from a past lifetime. I think some of you were like enslaved to a place once. It served as like enslavement, And now in this lifetime, you're like in the same geographical place or the same area, but you're free. And it's huge for you, but it triggers you in a way. It kind of brings you back emotionally, and you're not sure why you're triggered or why you're feeling like that. So this could be the reason. So just take a breath and be like, okay, this is my freedom. This is my resolution. I'm free now. It's okay. All right, guys, this has been a very long live. I am very grateful for all of you who tuned in, especially if you stuck around. I hope this helped. I hope you connected. Thank you for any of you timestamps. I really appreciate it. If anyone will do an entire list of all the timestamps, I'll pin it to the top of the comments. Don't forget to check out the description box for everything you might need. And check out Vimeo and Patreon. And if you're new, subscribe. Take care, guys. I'll see you real soon, okay? Happy full moon. Happy everything. Bye.